Influx Showdown. But we have our 3-2-1 pills, so let's see what happens. Ooh.
Dars has been a very steady, stalwart player in the community for quite some time, and there is no discounting how good he is. I believe, he is part of the 18 club as far as qualifying is concerned. Looking at
Yes.
this perfect bill
Ooh.
for that Flindo.
Yeah, he was holding out for that for quite some time, and you saw him chipping away at the yellows on the right-hand side. That's what he wanted to do. He really wanted to take the full cross across the center, but didn't pan out, still managed to keep it clean. But both of these players on 18 at the moment. Dar's taking a lead, 12-18 there.
Looks
And
like he
cleaning
missed that
out.
tuck with the first double red, but thankfully he immediately got another one.
Ooh, a nice micro adjustment there from Dars. He's set up. He needs a lot of blue-yellow, but now he just needs yellow. He's got it pretty much set up for one of those, the one in column 2, but he's just going to build around it, make sure he's got 0 drop time.
Another double red run for JonDatFlindo. Looks like that one was only 4 pills long, thankfully, because he really doesn't have much use at all for yellows.
And Dar is out at a 112 with a nice L. Yeah, half pills, half garbage, and a nice opening horizontal.
JonDatFlindo shaking his head because he got another double red run, and at the end of a double red run is not a blue, and that is what he needs right now.
And he has almost cut off his right-hand side. That's going to be pretty tough. He has to slow down to maneuver around that on high speed, for sure.
Man, Dr. Mario is just giving him the business right now.
No, and that's always painful. The RNG in this game, not outstanding in the best of times. And yeah, it's giving Dars big opportunity to just move forward with this board. A lot of yellow on it, but wow, a 159 for JonDatFlindo, way slower than his normal times, but opens up with a beautiful cross in level 7.
Yeah, just shake it off and just worry about the next level. Great start for JonDatFlindo on level 7. That's what he's going to need to do to close the gap once more, and he's only 10 viruses behind.
I mean, the opening here for Flindo has been outstanding. I think the doctor maybe a little bit repentant about
nice
how
set up on the fly there by JonDatFlindo.
And we see that Dars is still working with these yellows that were there. Now, he is going to be dealing with some trouble as he takes. He's going to be working on that blue in column 8. I don't know how that's going to happen.
He's probably just going to have to do it vertically and hope for some fortunate RNG. And look at that.
Oh, wow.
Just as he needed it.
Wow, but Flindo just storming back.
Yeah, Flindo has ripped this 7 apart. Doesn't want to take the drop time, so he doesn't drop that double yellow on column 1, and he gets out at 3:14. It's buy time.
Yeah, that's like I think that's like a minute 12 level 8, which is outstanding. Or level 7.
I think it's like about a minute 15. Still, that's an excellent time for 7.
Ooh.
Let's see how Dars attacks this level 8 here. Looks like he might be going a fat log with the red garbage there.
Wow, nice. Very attractive there.
A nice horizontal play at the bottom there.
And Flindo just a couple of viruses back. Nice combo. His board is completely empty on that left-hand side. That's going to be tough. But he's setting up maybe for a cross with those yellows up top. That's beautiful.
Yeah, JonDatFlindo is, after a really cruel level 6, he has stormed back into the lead.
Wow. And yeah, he's got a red setup, an L, there at the top of that board. Those aren't hard to do high up.
Yeah, JonDatFlindo's board's looking really good. He's only got 1 yellow virus left, which might be a concern if he starts getting rushed with yellow pills, but everything's pretty well organized right now, and nothing looks particularly difficult to deal with right now.
Dars has a nice setup with his board. He's going horizontally on these yellows in row 3. Very little drop time there. He can tuck in between on those yellows, but chooses to build up on top instead. He's got the red horizontal possibility, and there we go. He's out at 454. Very nicely done. Flindo a little bit blocked up on that right-hand side, but nothing too tough, especially with another red-yellow.
Like he's just going to take the drop time there just to free up column number 8, and there's the double red, and he's out at about 514.
And about a 7 virus deficit behind Dars. Got 32 viruses left here in this level 9. Notice he chose to go with the double blue in column 8. That makes sense. A little bit easier to do there.
I like what Dars did with those pills on the bottom of his board on the left-hand side, finding the easy horizontal clears.
Yeah, and we see Flindo with a beautiful drop cross and starting to tackle that column 8. Nice tuck there with the blue yellows in the center of the board. Might be difficult with all that blue on top of one another, but we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, Dar's still with half a dozen virus lead.
He doesn't really have much use for all this yellow that's being thrown at him.
I was really curious as to why he was sort of avoiding using those blue reds on the right-hand side, still choosing to tuck them down the center. So he's going really hard on a plan.
He sees that there's a horizontal clear for blue garbage set up in row number 4. So he wants to set up a drop combo so that he doesn't lose any pill fragments trying to clear out the blue virus. A bit of a red run here for Dars, but the yellow's soon to follow.
Yep.
He still needs a little bit of yellow help in column 2 to finish his combo there.
Oh, out at a 656.
And a 659.
Wow. After that level 6, what an outstanding run from JonDatFlindo. And you see smiling, all smiles there. He knows how well he did to try to keep that close. But number 1 game goes to Dars.
Yeah, not just to keep it close, but to storm back into the game after a really rough level 6. Dars is going to top out to get back to the level select screen. And looks like both players are locked in at 6 high. And we have 2 readies coming. 3, 2, 1. Pills. Let's go.
Yeah, I know Dars would love to put it away. He hasn't had a round 1 win since August, where he took me out. He and I big rivals here. Nice opening combo there for Dars.
Looks like Dars is playing everything vertically right now. Okay. Oh, I like that horizontal clear. That D sandwiches the blue viruses. So as soon as he takes out, looks like he can approach it from the right side now.
Yeah, and he's got advanced plans. Dars is going to set up these yellows horizontally at the bottom of the board. He's going to leave one up top. Hopefully a double yellow shows up there. But these two very close together as Flindo working on his end game. Just leaving that red in column 7 stacked up with blues because he might take an underclear as his very last move.
All Dars needs is a fistful of yellow, and he's out of here. And there's the double yellow. Minimizes the drop time, and now he's just waiting. One more fragment, and there it is, out at 114.
We see Flindo setting up a drop combo there, vertical into horizontal, out at a 124. So just 10 seconds behind. And if he has the same kind of game that he had last time with the last 3 levels, Dars better watch out.
Indeed. I mean, that was probably a 30-second improvement over the previous dastardly level 6.
Now we have lost Flindo, at least on my screen, for just a second. Oh, Dars.
Misdrop there by Dars, but he's getting just the pills he needs to quickly clean it out. And looks like he's just going to go with the big old drop combo.
Yeah, and actually that worked out pretty well with the colors that were there. Not a bad thing at all. Wondering if he's going to go horizontal on this yellow in both the top and in row 3 to try to de-sandwich.
A row 3 horizontal would be great for him. Looks like he's just going to go ahead and take it out the old-fashioned way.
And that's okay because now he has the big opportunity for the long blue horizontal. He's going to
Yep,
take
here
that.
it comes.
Wow. Excellent time here from Dars out at a 2:30.
Yep. Well, we're trying to get Flindo back, but meanwhile, Dars is really ripping this up.
It is kind of
It's like
nice to have that opportunity to focus on one player as we are getting Flindo back.
it makes a commentator's job so much easier.
Yeah,
It
that's
really
right.
does.
You should definitely tune into Silver Bracket next week where you see two matches at one time. That's pretty nuts. But Dars needing so much red here at the top of this board, trying to figure out how to.
He had a really interesting beginning of this one. There were abundant horizontal opportunities for quick, efficient clears, and it was just a matter of figuring out how he wanted to go about that. Looks like he's got the tee set up. Bang.
Very nicely done for Dars. Just I was trying to figure out, what the best way to get out of that situation was. And it's
I
a little
like
bit
that. I
yeah.
liked that double blue play at first, but he just got another one, and there wasn't really much he could do with it. He wants to get
Mhm.
this red horizontal on the top of his board here, but he wants to
Very
start with the lower horizontals so that nothing falls out of place.
Mhm. And I
There we
really
go.
wanted him to set up blue yellow on top of column 7 and 8 in anticipation of that horizontal. Might have made this bit of the level a little bit faster, but it's going pretty smoothly. As you
He's
like to
just
say, just
yep,
needs a fistful of yellow and one
yep,
red.
a red yellow. There it is. Nice adjustment to avoid drop time at the last second there because he knew he had exactly what he wanted.
Mm. Added a 421 for that level. Outstanding pace. Can easily be sub 7 here. But wow,
It looks like we're back.
Lindo's so close.
Yeah,
He's-
there's about a 4-second difference on time, but the viruses are practically a dead heat.
Yeah,
And
and we
JonDatFlindo's got a really nice board. He's going to need a bit of red help, but this board looks really good.
mhm. Yeah, it's outstanding. And he's ahead now.
Yeah,
And of
he
course,
is rocketed ahead.
oh, yeah, and of course, if they finish within 1 or 2 seconds of each other, we do go to the VOD really quickly and check that out. Dar's still very high up on this board, takes out blue at the bottom horizontally, but just kind of skirting around the issue of having a lot of red yellow at the top of his board.
Looks like JonDatFlindo is going that double blue in column 6 is a little bit concerning because that's going to okay, that's nice right there. Lowering that was a big time smart play because now he can take these out vertically with ease. He just
Mhm.
needs to get a fistful of red to get out of here.
And Dars did have horizontal opportunity there with those yellows. Didn't quite get it, but so, so close.
JonDatFlindo is out at 6, 11, 8,
Oh, Dars
9,
just needs one
10,
more.
11. He hesitated on that last pill, and it
Oh,
looks like it's not going to be enough.
mm-hmm.
So it looks like we are going to a decider.
Goodness. I think at the end, I don't think it would have mattered because of the next couple of pills that Dars got, but if he had gone and taken those yellows out horizontally first, he would have avoided that drop time on the left-hand side, and he might have been able to sneak in and take the win from Flindo, but this match, excellent. We are ready for a decider.
Yes, we are. The first one was decided by 3 seconds, and this one by 6 seconds. So This match pretty much as close as every statistical analysis would indicate.
Mhm. Yeah, and the thing is that, because you said that these players are so statistically close, I mean, the 7-10 is not really this wouldn't really be a super upset for Flindo, both of these players so on pace with one another. So this is very interesting. We had a decider for the 8-9, a decider for the 7-10, a decider for the 6-11, and the rest of them not. So we're sort of building out from the center here with these deciders.
Yeah. And just to take it a step further, this is the third time these two have faced each other. They have not faced each other in over a year, and in their previous two matches in April 2022, Dars took it 2-1, and in November of that same year, Flindo took it 2-1. So this is their third decider to go with their third matchup.
Wow. Deciders all around for these two. Maybe it's the new rivalry. We had our
Cheers.
countdown. There we go.
Flindo's board, I don't see a whole lot of double opportunities, but he's playing it very efficiently right now.
Mm-hmm. And Dar's tucking underneath. Now, his right-hand side is completely blue-red. His left-hand side is the only place that he has yellow. So he's going to be throwing all of his yellow over there, but as long as it's got blue or red in it, he's got to migrate to the right-hand side.
Yeah. Once more, it's a dead heat between both players. Looks like JonDatFlindo is going to go ahead and start tackling that totem pole vertically on column number 8.
Mm-hmm. And no double opportunities there, so that's pretty tough. Dars did have them in column 8, so that's tricky. But those double blue yellows back to back, really, really good for Dars.
Meanwhile, JonDatFlindo has managed to find himself some efficient clears in column 8, and let's see how he decides to attack. Looks like he's going to go ahead and horizontally clear this yellow virus in column 8, and that's going to put him into a drop combo. And this double red run, he's going to clean out column 5 and open up the horizontal clear for the blue, and he is out at 135.
Meanwhile, Dars was out at a 114, basically same as his other games, terrifyingly consistent there, but we see him with a little bit of trouble on the left-hand side. I don't think that he wanted to tuck that red-yellow in that way in column 1. It's probably not going to cause any long-term strife, but Flindo is already in the lead in this level 7 because Dars hasn't quite been able to get it off the ground.
It looks like Dars had a misdrop near the top of his board that slowed him down, and you really want to get to a quick start on these levels. You have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of viruses on the board. You don't want to waste a whole lot of time.
Yeah, Dar's still working through that, and the shapes on this level, not outstanding. Surprised he didn't go for that horizontal red, but does take the horizontal blue. Nice moves there. Only 6 behind.
Yep. Dar's just trying to clean everything up in a hurry. Looks like he's going to try to go vertical on these yellows in row number 6. He doesn't really have any use for blue right now, so he's just going to stack it up on column 7, which is going to give him enough color diversity on his top line to keep everything nice and neat. Looks probably wants to horizontal those yellows in columns 1 and 2, and those are the only viruses he has left. But JonDatFlindo, he just needs one
Oof.
more blue. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, and
309.
and Dar is 308. I was also worried about his RNG at the end. He was just getting red and blue. But now these two neck and neck again, giving us exactly what we want.
Yeah, to be completely fair to JonDatFlindo, he still had under a minute 40 on his level 7, which is still a pretty solid time.
Mm-hmm.
It just probably would have been much better if he didn't get stun locked by RNG essentially.
Dar's really holding out here for this red horizontal in the center. You see him banking on it. He's being very, very patient, building around it. A red-yellow would really send some good things to the bottom, but he gets the double red. Outstanding! Look at that clear from Dars.
That was awesome. And here's a timely double blue to get the... Okay, he decides not to take the sweet tea on down column 2 just yet.
Oh, he's going to get another one, though. Gets the
Yep.
cross.
Wow.
This level 8 is outstanding.
Yes, it is. I mean, Dars is just ripping it up right now. Looks like he's just trying to get everything set up on his column 1 right now, which is quite a totem pole situation. Looks like he's going to go horizontal on the yellow in row 2, and that's going to drop the double red down, possibly giving him an open opportunity to go underneath on the red virus in column 1. And it looks like that's what he's going to do.
Meanwhile, Flindo, with 7 viruses left to go, going to take a horizontal with those blues to drop down yellow into column 1. But that red that's there in the center of the board, pretty buried at the moment. He's going to have to use blue to clear that out.
He's going to get it, though, and he has access to it now. That was the one pain point on his board that he needed to worry about, and now he's got it home free, and he needs a cup. He needs a blue and a red, and there they come, just in that order. 517, he's into level 9.
Yeah, and when you said the word red, I looked over at Dars's board, and oh my gosh, he needs so much red right now to get this board moving. And I would really hate to see if this lack of red was the reason why he didn't keep this lead. That would be very tough, but he is getting some now. He's going to take a horizontal and clear out quite a bit of blue. So nicely done there for Dars.
Right there. And I like what he did with that blue-yellow to keep the horizontal clear open. Oh, and this is a nice play, too.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Yeah. John's board extremely clean right now. A red-yellow would do it in the top left of the board. He's working around it.
Yeah, pretty much anything with red he could have played on the right-hand side of his board, which is really the pain point right now. Now he's got a layer of yellow to dig through. Takes one of them out.
Right over on Dars's board, just 4 viruses left. Just needs the blue. Oh no. No. Here we go. Double blue. And Dars wins this next. Oh my gosh. He's going around too to face the winner of our next match. Very, very exciting. Both of these players giving us an amazing show. So GG's to both players.